guys, welcome to my channel. So today we're gonna have some shoes to review again, and today I want to talk about this pair here, which is the Yonex Power Cushions Comfort Z, and another one is the 75th anniversary Aerus Z. So I'm gonna take out the box. Here, this one. So let's start it with this guy. So as we all know, 2021 is actually the Yonex 75th anniversary, and they released the line for the this anniversary. So they have like basically white, silver, a little bit of red on like the t-shirt, and but most of their merchandise is basically white and blue, which is one of the Yonex logo, and a little bit of green, of course. So for these shoes, you still a little bit dirty because I actually tried on before I want to do a review. It has the round sole. Of course, the ball right here helps to absorb when you jump, kind of absorb the impact when you jump and land on with your heels. Usually when you play badminton, you want to, point your toes toward the directions of the bird, and this heel will actually land first to avoid injury. And also the same technologies like before. If you watch my previous video about the Eclipse Z, this one is also a power cushion, but this is a different one. If you want to see that videos, I will put the link below. And it's the same technology, but the difference is, again, as I mentioned before the videos of the other video, is that every year Yonex will study the technologies and make improvement. So instead of making acrylic, like a really hard acrylic here, they start to convert back to this kind of technologies where they put a little bit softer. You can actually squeeze it right like this, versus like this is completely like plastic acrylic feeling. So when I wear this, I know this. So when I did the other video, I actually wear it for 6 months. Now at this point, I have these shoes for a year, and I can show you that the inside is actually really worn. Like there's a hole there. This you can buy for replacement. Yonex actually sells the insole of all different size. I can post the link below. But yeah, so that's the difference between the new technologies of last year and this year is that. And of course, if you look at the sizing, stay true of the centimeter. I think cm stands for centimeters. Is still 23.0, which is size 6.5. Again, if you watch my video, the other video, I actually mentioned about this is whatever the shoes you're wearing. Okay, so for mine, let's put this on the side. I have the Adidas, and inside, if you can see, ooh, it's kind of hard to open. It say 230, and this is a US 6, okay, for these Adidas shoes. You see there's a 230 right here, but for this kind of shoes, 230 or 223.0 is actually size 6.5. Right here, you can see 6.5. So I would say for all Yonex, I'm not sure about Victor shoes or any other brand, it's following the same kind of measurement. But for me, in my experience, after bought like 3 different Yonex shoes, always go half a size up. And if you want to make sure, look at the centimeters number, because wherever you wear like 260 on Nike. I also have a Nike shoes right here, and this one, the number is actually inside. I don't know if you can see it. It's like 230 actually. It actually say 230 in here if you can see it. So follow that number, okay? Don't look at the US, UK, look at the centimeter. That will actually help you to determine to buy the shoes. For me, unfortunately, this one is actually 6.5, not 6. And how comfortable is this comparing to this shoes? Well, I would say I got used to this shoes way faster. I got comfortable with the shoes way faster than this. To be honest with you, this shoe took me like at least 2 months to break in, or a month, almost 2 months. And this one I got used to it immediately. Why? Is because this is kind of like fabric material. As you can see, I only wear like maybe 1 week or 2 weeks. You can see a little bit of like wave lines here because I did a little bit of bending. You can see this crease coming in along. This shoes, this year they released a blue and the pink color, which is really nice. It's actually one of the lightest shoes that Yonex ever make. I will post like a picture here, and so you can see. And a lot of my friends bought them and they all liked it. I just happened to buy this one because I was actually looking for a different color. If you watch my other videos, again, I have an orange shoes already. I bought this blueberry color, and then I have this pink one for gift. And then I just want something different. I want the white one, and with all the training I have, this shoe is actually kind of waste to wear for training, because like one is a limited edition, and two, you can see it's worn pretty much a lot for just less than a month of wear. But the trade-off is the style is really nice. Like you can see that it's completely white. Very rare that Yonex make a shoe almost like completely white. Sometimes you will see Yonex make a tennis shoes that is really white color, but for badminton, they usually chose like neons theme. As you can see, this 3, and of course my orange one that I have somewhere in the trunk is actually, that is my training shoe, because I don't want to worn it, after like 3-4 hours of training, and it's just worn. And again, do you remember like when I mentioned the other video that how to tell a shoe that's worn is you feel the bottom, or just look at it. I mean, just look at a new shoe should have this honeycomb or this hexagon shape fully, like really thick, compared to like this is like smooth out. The reason I have this is, one, because my footwork was not perfect. I drag my foot when I run, which is not good. And two, the more Yonex like evolve into their technologies, the different the bottom of the shoes feel. And in my personal opinion, you want the shoes that have a flexible mid length of the foot. I did experience some cramp in the middle. Like if this is my foot, I've experienced some cramp in the middle, and this shoes got loose over the year. This plastic, I didn't notice this on the other videos that I did because I only wear it for 6 months, but after almost like a year and a half I wear this shoes, I start to feel that it's got stretch out. And you can easily fix it by wearing 2 layers of socks, to be honest with you. It's not really a big deal if you're like, oh my god, I got this shoes too, and what do I do if it's got loose? Just wear 2 socks, you'll be fine, trust me. Like this leg you can adjust, and then the sock will kind of help fill it whatever the stretch was. So it's not the end of the world when you got the shoes. But again, it's a really good shoes. It just loose. Again, careful. A lot of my friends say that it's like they feel it's kind of dangerous to run, may break, they may twist the ankle because of that. But to me, if I wear 2 socks and change the insole, it will be fine. So now if you want to look at the inside of the shoes, again, I was gonna jump back and forth. There is an elastic right here, if you can see it, against too, and similar to the Eclipse Z, it has the like almost like a tennis shoes. It felt more on the heels, the back of the heel right over here, and then softer and lighter as you go to the front of the foot. And yeah, another reason that you may not like white is this stain. This shoe will stain, maybe because the court is like another color. I have not seen a white court yet, but I did hear a story when someone turned a hockey stadium into a badminton court. So maybe it won't stain there, but if you have a blue court, it will probably stain this shoes because it's white. And also, what else? Oh, the shoelace. It's actually really short, which is a good thing because some people have to tuck the extra shoelace or do a double loop. Like you can see, let's get the other side. Oh, oops. Okay, you can see that the shoelace is actually shorter for the anniversary shoe, which is, I really like that difference because I don't want to have loose shoelace falling off. I just kind of want to make this as short as possible. Like if I make one bowl, if it's an ugly bowl, but you know what I mean. Like if I make one bowl, it's actually the shoelace is actually like finished, you know, as it is. But for this shoes, if I make one shoelace like bowl, it still have extra, you know. So I usually pull it all the way in and then loop another like that, you know what I mean. It's not a pretty bowl in the world, but that's just like a demonstration. All right, moving on to these shoes. These shoes, I'll be honest with you, thank you for, okay, before I say anything bad about these shoes, let me just say it's very durable. It's probably meant for training. It's thicker, and the two people who bought me the shoes I really appreciate that. The reason why I like these shoes is the way they make it is one, you can see that it's actually like one piece of fabric just wrapped on the outside of the shoe. You can see this is like not able to lift. It's actually one piece that looped in. This is the Comfort Z, the ladies Comfort Z ladies. This color they call it charcoal gray. Again, this is the size 230 or 23.0. It is actually a US size 6.5. And the way these shoes lay out, it's kind of curved like this, so you can tighten it. I mean, I think it's pretty unique the way they make this. Not really understand why it's like that, but as you pull this, the shoes start to curve. So I guess this is why they did it like this, or just solely for style. But this shoe is meant for training. The reason that I don't like these shoes is because it's very hard to break in. I tried the shoes so many times. I try to wear it in between my training sections. It's just very difficult. It's very stiff for my foot. Remember I mentioned you about this piece of plastic? This is like a hardcore photo polymer, like the piece of plastic, comparing to like this one feel a little bit more like softer comparing to this. And the triangle is actually smaller here, you can see in there. Like it's just more bulkier. It's meant for training, I think. I feel like if I wear this and run outside, it's probably not easy to worn down as this one or the 75th anniversary one. But if you happen to buy the shoes, keep in mind that this is like, in my opinion, that keep in mind that it's actually easier to use it at a training. I'm not saying it's more comfortable for training. I'm just saying like it's more durable because how hard it is. Like I wear it so many like times and it's barely show any crease. It's actually, I can't even bend it with my hand. Wear the shoes, I can actually bend it, you see? Like, but this I can't even do that. So you have an idea of how stiff it is, how durable it is. So if you go training often, like inside, outside, you know, do a couple warm-up before you start the court, this is probably the shoes that you want to look for, okay? More durable, more thick. This guy is not for outside, and this is not meant for every day. If you wear it every day, more likely this shoe will worn in 6 months, to be honest with you. I only worn it for a couple of times and I already see there's some crease there because, you know, like land and this crushed the piece of plastic here, and you can see there's some crease here already, and there's a little bit of wave. If I run my hand through this, I can feel there's a little bit of a wave to it. That means there's some worn. And I did take a little clip right here where I show the shoes actually bend and affect this area. But again, this is a really nice shoes from Yonex that is completely white. They did have another one that has like a little green and I think green or blue symbol right here. The Yonex logo's up here. That is also the 75th anniversary one. If you happen to have those, let me know in the comment what do you think about that shoes. I just happen to like this one better than the other one. Okay, and this shoe's price was $130. I bought it from my badminton recreation center. Maybe it has different price, a little bit varies throughout online website. The website I was usually bought from, Yumo, I don't have it. But at Badminton Alley, I think they carry it. I'll put the link below. Yeah, that's it. That's all I would say. The other day, do I want to buy this again? Probably. I will buy this again. One, because I really like the color. I mean, I love the color white. My car is white, so I like this color. It looks clean, but at the same time, it's easy to get dirty because it's white. You know, it's just how it is. And Yonex rarely make white shoes. That's why I like this shoe, and I get comfortable with it so fast. Like immediately I can run into the court and play with the shoe without feeling any uncomfortable weirdness in with this shoes. But with these two shoes, like, oh my god, it took me like forever to get used to it. And then until this point, after like a year later, I still don't get used to this shoes, and this shoes is already worn. And I got this shoes after this one, so can you imagine, like, you know, how tough this shoes is? Like I can't even bend it. Other than that, yeah, I would recommend all the shoes. Just, you know, you don't know what you like until you try them. You know, you don't know what you like until you try them. And especially with Yonex shoes, normally they don't let you return when you remove the tag, when you worn it, when it got dirty, even a little bit of dust, they're like, oh, you wear it, you cannot return it. So but Yonex does have some good shoes. Ling also has some good shoes. Victor, they do also have some good shoes, but I think the most expensive shoes is probably the Yonex brand. So thank you for watching, and let me know in the comment. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and let me know if you want to see more shoes content. And if you have any questions about size, again, these are all ladies shoes because, you know, I wear ladies shoes. I never tried the men's shoe but with the ladies size before. Let me know if you want to see that. I'm happy to try because why not, right? Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.